and welcome to my glute series. This is an awesome quick workout to target your glutes, your hamstrings, and your low abdominals are going to be used the whole time for stabilization throughout every exercise we do here. If you have a band is a great way to intensify this workout. You'll still feel it if you don't have a band, but if you do have a band, let's use it and get deep into those booty muscles. So take your band, if you have one, put it above your knees. This is a great workout to do if you haven't had time to do a full body workout. This is an awesome way to get a quick sweat and feel like you got something done. It'll also help open up your low back, getting so much into the legs. So let's get started. Let's just start by bringing the legs in front of us. Let's take a couple stretches. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale. Take a nice forward bend. Good. You can start by pointing the toes, reaching long. You can round the back. Get as deep a stretch as you can. And then inhale and stack the spine and roll back up. Two more. Arms up, take a nice forward bend, getting as long as you can through the spine. Inhale, let's roll the body up. Exhale, take a forward bend. Stay here for a minute. Flex your feet, grab your toes. Give the toes a little pull. Draw the shoulder blades down your back. Get a deeper stretch through your hamstrings. Awesome, and then let's slowly roll up through the spine to a flat back. All right, let's come on to all fours. Let's hit a cat and a cow first. Cat and a cow is gonna initiate from the tailbone. We start with extension. So you send the tailbone up toward the ceiling and you work your way through the entire spine. And then once you're here, start with the tailbone. Tuck the tail under and work your way through the entire spine into deep flexion. And then we reverse it. Tailbone now comes up. You're trying to stick your butt out here. Good. And then you work your way through the entire back. Head is the last thing to come up. Now reverse it, starting with the tail. Tuck it under. Squeeze the glutes a little to help tuck it under. Start to get those babies fired up. Good. Awesome, you guys. And then let's speed it up a little bit. Going at your own pace. We're just getting a little movement through the spine, stretching everything out a little bit before we start to feel the burn. Awesome. Wherever you are, take two more, ending in flexion, ending with your spine up towards the ceiling. Really good. Now let's come into a neutral flat back and get started. All right, you flex the right foot and you send it back and bring it in and back and in. So the whole time we're here in this quadruped position, I want you to think about your hip bones, the two bones that stick out right here, pointing down towards the mat. Those guys are gonna stay in line. So we're not opening. The hips are staying closed and facing down towards the mat. I want you to think about engaging and squeezing the butt whenever you can to make the action happen. So I'm not just willy-nilly extending my leg. I'm really focusing all of my energy into the glute, the hamstring, and to the low abdominals to keep myself really stable. Good. So we start slow here and we just start to feel that butt muscle warm up. And we find our position. If you have a mirror that you can watch yourself and see what's happening in your hips, that's helpful. Awesome, you guys. Let's do two more. One and two. Leave it extended and let's point the toe and lift the leg up and down and up and down, up and down. And here you should really feel the line where the leg meets the butt. This is awesome. And we're moving pretty slow to start. We want to focus on isolating. And here, because this workout is short, we want to really pay attention to our form. So we can isolate the correct muscle groups. That's the hamstrings, glute max, glute med, inner thighs. Awesome. Now hold it at the top and let's pulse. Awesome, you guys. Reach that leg long away from you. Keep that back flat. Chest is nice and open so you're not rounding. Make sure you're not wearing your shoulders as earrings. Keep pulsing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend that knee in. Keep the leg bent. Foot is flexed. Take it up to the ceiling. We're going to try and stamp the ceiling with our foot. Now for this one, keep your leg in close to the midline of the body. Keep the abdominals tight. Be sure that that right hip isn't opening when you lift. The hips stay really square to the mat. Good. And you should already be feeling this. I am already feeling this. Awesome, you guys. Good. Trying to stamp the ceiling. Fabulous. Good. 2 more here. 1 and 2. Hold it up. Tiny pulses. Good. Yes. Work that butt. Pulse up through the abs. Isolate that leg. Feel the low booty and the hamstring. Woo! Good. Feel the burn. Almost there. 5, 4. Bring that leg in close to the body. 3, 2, 1. Leave the leg lifted. Extend and bend. Hamstring curls. Good. Foot is flexed. This thigh tries to stay still. And you're hinging at the knee. Good. Yes. This is it, you guys. This is intense butt workout. Awesome. I'm already hot. Good. You're almost there. Good. Give me 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Good. Leave the leg extended. Let's rainbow it. Kick one side of your mat and then hit the other. One side of the mat and then the other. You're making a rainbow with the leg. Good. You should also feel that left leg, the stabilizing leg, really starting to kick in now. Abs stay really tight so your hips aren't moving. It's just the leg in the socket. Really good. Awesome, you guys. Good. So we're working abductor and adductor muscles here. That's the outside of the leg and the inside of the leg. Good. 2 more. 1. Good. 2. Good. And let's bring it in. Let's hit our other side. Good. So the left leg presses out and then comes back in. The foot is flexed. I want you to think about reaching long through that heel. And if your band is starting to crinkle, that's okay. Work right through it. Good. Awesome. I just noticed my shoulders were creeping up as the glute work gets harder. So watch that your shoulders draw down your back. Good. Pull up through the abs. Good. The leg stays close to the midline of the body and you're pressing out through the heel. Awesome work, you guys. Good. Really good. Let's take 3 more here. 3. Flex the foot, reach. Last one. Leave the leg extended and let's lower and lift and lower and lift. And again, make sure you're not rolling out to the side. The hip isn't lifting. Hip bones point straight down to the mat. Abs are pulling up. Shoulder blades are drawing down the back. The more you pull up in the abs, the more you draw the shoulders down your back, the deeper you're gonna get here. If you feel like this is starting to be too much on your wrist, you can come down to your forearms. Good. Awesome. On this next one, we hold it at the top and we pulse it up, 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 up for 5. Good. For 4. For 3. For 2. These are long seconds. And 1. And bring it in. Really nice. Now we flex the foot. Leave the leg bent. Let's stamp the ceiling and bring it in. And stamp the ceiling and in. Good. So you're trying to get that left leg as high as possible without losing your form, without opening the hips, without getting into the low back.
Lift the leg as high as you can, where you can keep pulling up in the abs. Keep isolating that thigh in the socket. Good. Let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up and we pulse, pulse, pulse. Good. Awesome. Keep the leg in close to the body. Try and get that heel to the ceiling. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it up. Extend it and bring it in. Extend and bend. Hamstring curls. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Awesome, you guys. So you're trying not to move the thigh. We're trying to keep that part frozen. Really hard to do. And we're just extending the leg from the knee and then bending it in. Good. Squeeze the glutes. It'll help. 2 more. 1, 2. Leave the leg long and we rainbow. Good. Awesome. Rainbow. Rainbow. Now your rainbow might look more like a V, might be a crooked rainbow. That's okay. Do what you can today. And now you're gonna feel that right leg, the stabilizing leg, really start to burn. Good. 2 more. 1. Good. 2. Awesome. Bring that leg in. Take a quick child's pose. Wow, that's amazing to go ahead and get the glutes working. All right, let's come back onto all fours. You can adjust your band if you need to. These bands tend to get a little crazy. All right, now let's do some hydrants. Let's really hit the outside of the hip. Let's go back to the right leg. We're gonna open and close. Open, close, open, close. Good. And again, we're trying to stay long through the spine. You're pulling up in the abdominals. The hips are trying to stay square. And we're just working that outside of the hip. Good. Awesome. Good. And in 3, we're gonna hold it for some pulses. 3, 2, 1. Pulse it up, 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 up. Woo, the outside of that hip. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit the other side. Left leg, hydrant up and down. Good. Awesome, you guys. We're gonna change positions after this. Good. Great. Awesome. And in 3, we're gonna pulse it. 3, 2, 1. Hold it, pulse it up, 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 up. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it and bring it down. Woo, good job. Let's come on down to your side. You're gonna come onto your forearm. Legs are gonna be bent slightly away from you, not at a full 90 degrees. They're gonna be slightly away from you. And let's do some platters. We're gonna hit that outside of the hip again here. So the leg is gonna lift and come down. So this isn't a clam. I'm keeping my ankle in line with my knee. I'm imagining that there is a platter on my thigh. And I'm lifting evenly and with control. Imagine you have a platter of martinis. You don't want to spill any martinis. You're just lifting the platter and lowering the platter. Good. And let's hit 2 more. 1 and 2. Awesome work. Now we lift the platter, extend the leg, bring it back in, lower, lift, extend, in, lower, lift, extend, in, lower, lift, extend, in, lower, woo, lift, extend, 1 more, lift, extend, lower. Now we have to hit clams, heels together, knees open and close. And you can put your hand on your top hip. Make sure that you're not rolling back as you open the knees. And your clams might be pretty small, especially if you have a band. Good. The band I'm using today is medium resistance, but all bands vary. So you have to try them out See which one feels the best. Don't lose your abdominals. Keep your abs tight. Don't sink here. Stay lifted. Use your arm. Good. And one. Awesome. Now let's lift the heels. And open. 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 Woo, already sweating. Good. Elevated clams are a killer. Awesome. You guys, give me 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Lower down. Beautiful work. Okay, let's hit the other side, and then we'll remove the band and do some more. All right, so you're on your other forearm, legs are in, bent, slightly away from the body. You're staying lifted through the right side, and we're gonna hit those platters. Good. So pick your drink that's on your platter. Don't let it spill. Good. We lift and lower. Abs are tight. You're gonna be shaking. Work through it. Make the range of motion smaller if you need to maintain the form. Form is critical here. Good. Abs are tight. We're working the outside of the hip. This gives you that really nice dimple on the outside of your butt. Good. Awesome, you guys. 1 more. Whew, quick breath. Lift, extend, bend, lower. Lift, extend, bend, lower. Lift, extend, bend, lower. Good. Let's do it. Give me 3 more. Lift, extend, bend, lower. Lift, extend, bend, lower. Last one. Woo, that is so beautiful. Clam it, heels together, knees apart, hand on your hip to make sure you're not rolling out. Awesome. Abs should be on fire too. This top oblique is working to keep this hip stacked while this leg opens. Good. Awesome, you guys. 4 more here. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Knee comes down, heels go up. Good, and let's lift through here. Elevated clams, they're the best. Awesome, you guys. Woo! My voice is shaky because my legs are shaky. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful work. Let's remove the band. So we just hit a lot of outer thigh. Let's hit some inner thigh. So let's come to lay down on your side. Back is straight against the mat. Legs are gonna come to the front corner. Let's lift the right leg and then the lower leg to meet it. Good. So that lower leg is lifting, lifting, lifting. Good. Reach the low and the top legs long away from the body. The lower leg never rests on the ground. It just pulses up, 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 up. And this is a lot of abdominals too. Good. Awesome. Now we're gonna cross. Legs are lifted off the mat. Just your hip is on the mat. And you switch, 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 switch. Awesome. Awesome. Good. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, for 1. Right leg comes in front. Hold on to the ankle. Lift that left leg. And lift. And lift. So this is a lot of inner thighs now. Now feel like when you lift, the leg reaches long away from you to lift. Good. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. Relax the face. Easier said than done. Good. My inner thigh's feeling this for sure. Good. And in 3, we're going to hold at the top. 3 and 2 and 1. And we pulse it up, 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 up. Yes, there it is. There's that inner thigh. Good. Pulse it up, up, up. Give me 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's circle it. Inner thigh circles, small circles. The leg is never hitting the bottom. It's always staying lifted. You're drawing tiny circles about the shape of a golf ball. Really good. Awesome. And in 5. Let's reverse it actually. I almost ended without reversing. Ah! Good. Oh, now the inner thigh should be really feeling it. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work, you guys. Let's hit the other side of inner thighs. Good, so you're lined up with your back against the mat. Legs are gonna come forward. Okay. We're gonna lift the legs. You're gonna lower the bottom and lift to the top. Lower and lift, and lift, and lift, and lift. Good, good. So that bottom leg is never hitting the ground. You're only going up, 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 up. Awesome, you guys. Yes. And you should start to feel the inner thigh on this side. Reach that bottom leg super long as you pulse it up to meet the top leg. Good, good. And now we switch back and forth. We crisscross the legs. Good. So think about the crisscross happening from the inner thighs, not the feet. Good, especially when that bottom leg comes forward and lifts up and up and up and up, up. Good, almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome, left leg comes in front. We lift and lower, lift and lower, lift. So again, think about this leg reaching super long away from you. Good, and lift, and lift, and lift. Woo! Awesome, you guys. Good, keep going. And then in 3, let's pulse at the top. 3, 2, 1, pulse it up, up, up. A bunch of obliques too, a bunch of abs. Reach the leg long. There's no down, there's only up, up, up. Can you get a little higher? Can your pulses get a little smaller because you're so high? Good, that inner thigh is squeezing, shoulders are relaxed. Good, now let's circle it. Take it forward, around and back. Leg is high, you're circling, circling. Woo, that inner thigh, I feel it burn. Good, and in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1, reverse it. Yes, good. The inner thigh's on fire now. Keep going. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1, and let it drop. Awesome work. All right, let's finish with another round of side lying series, hitting those glutes and hamstrings. So now come to the other side. We're switching back and forth because our legs tend to tire quickly, especially if you haven't done intense glute workouts very often. So we're gonna keep switching from side to side. All right, let's lift the leg hip height. You're gonna take the leg up and lower, and then we'll build on this, up and lower. So we're just lifting and lowering the leg. You're gonna lift as high as you can, but you're gonna stay long through the top side of the body. So we're not crunching here. We're staying long through here, and we're just lifting. And my legs are shaking. Up and down, and up and down. Up, and you're still gonna feel the inner thighs here, especially on the way down, and then you'll feel the outside of the hip on the way up. You may feel a little inner thigh on the way up too. That's fantastic. I know I do. Good. Awesome. One more. And take it back down. Slow with control, reaching the leg out long in front of you. Beautiful work. All right, let's hit some circles. Take it forward, around, and back. Circles are so nice because you can really hit every part of the leg. Good. Awesome. Good. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2, and let's reverse it. Yes. Fantastic. Good. Leg reaches long. Hips are super stacked. 1 more. Great. Now let's pause. Externally rotate the leg. So toes are pointing to the ceiling without the hip going back. So hips stay stacked. Legs externally rotate. You drag the toe along the bottom leg. Send it up. Bring it down. Keep the leg externally rotated here and bring it down. Good, drag the toes up and down. Drag the toes up and down. This one's super fun, huh? Drag the toes up and down. One more, drag the toes up and down. And let's reverse it. Keep the leg externally rotated. Up and then send it down. Up and drag the other way. A lot of oblique here. And drag it down. Good. And drag it down. 3 more. Up and drag it down. 2. Awesome. And this is 1. Fantastic. And drag it down. Really good. Toe taps to finish it. Front, back, front, back, front, back. Squeeze your glute. Squeeze your glute. Squeeze your glute. Awesome, you guys. We're almost there. We wrap up with the other side, and then your glutes should be feeling firm and nice. Good. Last one. Front, front, back, back. Great job. Now let's flip to the other side. All right, so you're lined up at the back of the mat. The legs come forward, and we start with those lower lifts. Lift and lower. And here, the leg is staying parallel to the other leg. We're not externally rotating. We're not internally rotating. We're just lifting and lowering with a parallel leg. You can point your toe to help the leg feel long. Make sure you're not locking out the knees. Lift and lower. Stay long through the top side. Woo, my legs. Awesome. Good. Let's hit a few more. Reaching that leg long to come up, reaching the leg long away from the body to lower. The longer you reach your leg away from the body, the more abdominals you're gonna get, the more work you're gonna get through that hamstring and glute. Awesome. Send it up. And last one, lift and lower. Beautiful work. Let's hit those circles. Up, forward, around, and back. Good. Awesome. Really nice, you guys. The circles are so good. Around and back. Around and back. Good. And in 2, we're gonna reverse it. 1 and 2. And then let's reverse it. Great. So good. Phew. Here we are. And one more. Fantastic, ladies. Okay, and gentlemen, let's externally rotate the leg so the toes are pointing up to the ceiling, and let's passe. So we're going to bring it in, up, and down. Drag the leg in, stay externally rotated as you lift. Woo, feel that in the glute. Drag it in, up, and lower. Drag it in, up, and lower. Keep going, drag it in, up, and lower. Oh, it's a lot of work. Awesome, you guys. Let's do one more and then we'll reverse it. Good. So leg stays externally rotated. We lift, lower, and drag it. We lift, lower, and drag it. Lift. Woo! Abs are tight. Good. Awesome. Big accent on the lift. Good. Let's do one more. Lift it. Bring it down. Fantastic. Now let's hit those toe taps. Front, front, back, back. Squeeze the glutes to get this done. Front, front, back, back. Whoop. Front, back, back, front, front, back, back. When your leg gets tired, you lose control and your foot wants to do the work. Don't use your foot. Use your thigh. Use your hamstrings. Use your glutes. You're almost there. Last one. Front, front, back, back. Beautiful work. All right, you guys. Let's come onto our backs. Let's take a nice figure 4 stretch for all the work we just did. You can flex the foot that's on top of your thigh, and then let's pull that in. Let's take one more deep breath. And then let's switch sides. Put the other ankle on top of the other thigh and pull this in. Flex the foot. Really, really good. One more breath. Put your hands behind your thighs, rock on up to seated. Let's bring the soles of the feet together into a butterfly position. Bring the heels close in towards the body, and let's stretch out those inner thighs. Awesome, awesome. Quick leg and glute series just to get you fired up when you don't have a lot of time. A little bit counts. Keep your form tight. Use the breath to help you when it gets hard. Push yourself. Have a great afternoon. Thank you so much.